Ani, you just left St. Petersburg and you're headed to Moscow. And you said it would be about an hour ago. I've been in the little shop out there doing some work and having a good time working with my hands, not my mind and my heart so much. But speaking of heart, we have two little symbolic critters here that have been on pause since I last spoke with you. So without further ado, as they say, chapter 6 of Hope for the Flowers. He turned around and began down the pillar. This time he didn't curl up. He stretched out full length and looked straight into the eyes of each caterpillar. He marveled at the variety and beauty, amazed that he had never noticed it before. He whispered to each, "I've been up. There's nothing up there." Most paid no attention. They were too intent on climbing. One said, "It's sour grapes. He's bitter. I bet he never made it to the top." But some were shocked and even stopped climbing to hear him better. One of these whispered in anguish, "Don't say it, even if it's true. What else can we do?" Stripe's answer shocked them all, including himself. "We can fly. We can become butterflies. There's nothing at the top, and it doesn't matter." As he heard his own message, he realized how he had misread the instinct to get high. To get to the top, he must fly, not climb. Stripe looked at each caterpillar, inebriated with joy that there could be a butterfly inside. But the reaction was worse than before. He saw fear in the eyes. They didn't stop to listen or speak. This happy, glorious news was too much to take, too good to be true. And if it wasn't true, the hope that lit up the pillar dimmed. All seemed confused and unreal. The way down was so immensely long. The vision of the butterfly faded. Doubt flooded Stripe. The pile took on horrible dimensions. He struggled on, barely, blindly. It seemed wrong to give up. To give up believing, yet believing seemed impossible. A crawler sneered, "How could you swallow such a story? Our life is earth and climbing. Look at us worms. We couldn't be butterflies inside. Make the best of it and enjoy the caterpillar life." "Perhaps he's right," sighed Stripe. "I haven't any proof. Did I only make it up because I needed it so much?" And in pain he continued down, searching for those eyes which would let him whisper, "I saw a butterfly. There can be more to life." One day, finally, he was down. I'm going to go for it. Chapter 7. Tired and sad, Stripe crawled off to the old place where Yellow and he had romped. She was not there, and he was too exhausted to go further. He curled up and fell asleep. When he finally awoke, he found the yellow creature fanning him with wings of light. "Is this a dream?" he wondered. But the dream creature acted awfully real. She stroked him with her feelers, and most of all looked at him so lovingly that he began to trust that what he had said about becoming a butterfly might be true. She walked a little distance away and then flew back. She repeated it as if he should follow. So he did. They came to a branch from which hung 2 torn sacks. The creature kept on inserting her head, then her tail, into one of them. Then she would fly to him and touch him. Her feelers quivered, and Stripe knew she was speaking. He couldn't make out words. Then slowly he seemed to understand. Somehow, he knew what to do. Stripe climbed again. It got darker and darker, and he was afraid. He felt he had to let go of everything. And Yellow waited. Isn't she pretty? It's almost like she's more mature now, too. Until one day. God, that's good. Look at that. The end. Little babies. Or the beginning. Last picture. Last picture. Isn't that pretty? I'm so happy that we found each other, and I love sharing with you. I love sharing all these things. Everything is so much more special, and everything that like this is it's born to me out of our relationship and the people who we are. And right now, you're probably in Moscow, and you have a long journey ahead of you. I just looked at the clock to see more than 24 hours you have ahead of you. But I think it will be over pretty soon, and you'll have a memory, another memory. And as they say in cowboy language, another notch on your pistol. And then your week's gonna go by so fast. I know there's gonna be so much going on and so many new things. And then I'll get to see you two Friday night, a week from tomorrow. And to me, it just feels like the beginning of another kind of journey. So I hope it goes really well for you the next little bit here, and maybe by the time you watch this, maybe you'll be at your apartment. Maybe you'll be back in the States. Just know that I had you on my mind the whole time, in my heart too, and I care for you so much. I love you even more. And I'm so thankful, so grateful for you, so thankful that somehow you came into my life, and I came into yours. And the wise people would say that they're happy for both of us. Hope for the butterflies. I love you, baby. Bye-bye.